Just off the east bank of the Cumberland River and across the water from the Tennessee State Capitol building, there's a look at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Fall is in the air and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. Taken about 7 yards deep, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
47-yard line.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A first down carry for Henry. And some space here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. What did you see there on the defensive side? What allowed that good-sized run?
Well, they were in a cover 2 alignment, which means your 2 safeties are back away from the line of scrimmage. So if you can match up your blocking at the line, at the point of attack, there's usually some room, a big gap between that second level and third, and that's what they were able to exploit.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. So the hold on special teams backs him up all the way inside the 15 to start. On the ground, it's McFarland. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
The Steeler ball carrier.
If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. On second down, McFarland. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
On first down, McFarland. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. This This is Johnson. He's got it. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A big play on third there for the Steelers. 43 yards.
Jesus Christ.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. McFarland running out of the gun. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That makes sense because they've been throwing well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. They'll drop the throw. And he kicks it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll get this quickly out to Claypool. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll run with McFarland. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle. But collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop right there for a loss on 1st and goal.
On 2nd down now, McFarland. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Touchdown.
Anthony McFarland, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead.
His kick.
And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Steelers 7, Titans nothing. Chris Boswell to kick.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Cameron Hayward getting upfield to make the stop.
Aaron Donald's the name most people think about in the defensive tackle position, but an all-pro last year alongside him, Cameron Hayward. An absolute nightmare to try and block. And he gets into the backfield on that play.
Now Brown only lost the football. Talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make a catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
He'll get this one to McFarland out of the backfield. He's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Anthony McFarland with his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Didn't have anything downfield, swung it out to the flat. He needed a rest.
Such a staple for the offense we see now. You know, in our discussions with offense coordinators, how many times do they tell us, hey, this offense is designed for either a touchdown or a check down. We saw the check down on that play, and Bill was successful.
Touchdown, too. Boswell now to kick it away for the touchdown.
Taking about 7 yards deep.
And he'll just take a seat in the driver to get to the 25-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
You're hungry to get back out there.
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Flush to his right. It's running complete. It's John Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there, first down.
The defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try to evade people. Behind the run, had to get on his horse. Step accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Man open left side is Brown. That one goes for 24 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 39-yard line. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when your competitors run around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And some room to work. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Nice carry there by Derrick Henry. Picks up the first down. And when you say workhorse, you're thinking about Derrick Henry. Won the rushing title in 2019 with 1,540 yards on the ground and 16 rushing touchdowns. Went to his first Pro Bowl and carried his team to the AFC Championship game.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, but it'll be second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On second down, here's Henry. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had the incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming fourth down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down.
Check out check. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Bang, bang.
They'll run for it with Henry.
Bro, why can't you block him?
They stop him a few yards short of
Hey, man.
The Titans trying, but ultimately they fail on fourth down.
The
Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever you need, you got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Now a run with McFarland, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs, and we'll still get the first down. They love being physical.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That's what I like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first time for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
On 2nd down, McFarland. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all. Challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Dancing to his left. And incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best design plays. That was good coverage along the sideline. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Great lead.
They certainly didn't think that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Flushed out right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Credit the sack there to Harold Landry.
Harold Landry with the sack, and the 3rd-year player out of Boston College. He led the Titans in sacks last season with 9 total. And now with the addition of Vic Beasley, that should take some pressure off of him, and maybe his numbers might even jump.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they do next.
And it's always easy to say second games when you don't get it on the down try. But they have the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they were 4 now, so I don't think it's a good deal when the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally. If anything, they may gain more confidence. Okay, they stopped this once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He gets it to Brown. Good play. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
1st and 10 at the
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Back to throw now on 1st down. It's caught left side by John Brown. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 25 yards that time.
Another Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Derrick Henry. And a short gain here down to the 22.
On the carry.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They've won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw here. And Allen got tipped. Throw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
At this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. Not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They'll set up to throw. He's got him in. Corey Davis. He's out of bounds right on the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal. They'll try and and the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. So that gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action.
Oh, my goodness.
A minuscule gain of maybe a yard for the 6th and 5. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going to play action since you ran it twice. But I don't think the 2nd down is the time you go play action through the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Here's Henry. Tennessee going to use the 2nd and 8 timeouts. As they'll stop with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Titans have made this a one-score game. And that makes it 14-7.
Next with the score, Steelers 14, Titans 7.
This game back with a touchdown as the kickoff's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they're wanting to risk anything early in the half. They'll just take it in and they're ready for the ball down to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's
It's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And it takes a turning point as he get the football in very good field position late in this 1st half.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at the 45.
Try and start this drive.
Oh!
He lost the football.
Damn,
The
man.
Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. A good pickup, but it will come on what's So we reach halftime here with the visiting Steelers out in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, so time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And this carries into the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And he took the ball off course.
I think he had that look down before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Man, that was fucking dumbass.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Already made.
26 and a 1st down.
Flip the play,
It's
man.
not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Goodness.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let him outside where they can really shred your defense.
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Chase Claypool with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is lets you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half.
Oh, my God, stop.
Trevor Williams with a pick. Defensively, that time they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Completion here to Claypool. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 16. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
Get off the line.
The Super Bowl hero, Malcolm Butler, makes a stop. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice.
Oh!
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. His second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10.
Oh, my God, bro.
Trevor Williams with a pick. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later? Who would that be? Even like Peyton Manning threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think he's a guy on the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
A gain of 32 that time.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. 14 yards. And the interception by the Steeler Dean leads to a touchdown. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? But I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Taken about 7 yards deep, and he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being
Snap the ball, though. I'm
really
trying to
being
auto
firm with this team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough match.
This too short pass, and how to get that ball back. But you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted.
See if they can get the reassert themselves here. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First down. And he took it would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked.
Got a man, and it's taken in for the Titans touchdown. A.J. Brown with touchdown number 7. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit. Point after here coming up. It's good, and it's now 35-14.
That's the score. Steelers 35. Titans 14.
As the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
That was trash, man.
Johnson was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
2nd 10 coming up here in Nashville. Third quarter action. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be able to go through your progressions. Here's another example. Trying to go downfield, stand in the pocket. Just don't find anyone to go good.
Not a tough time. They hit him and force that incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
man.
It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
Good catch there by Ebron, and the Steelers are hoping that they see the 2018 version of this young man. 66 catches, 750 yards, and 13 touchdowns. And that was good enough for 2nd in the league with the Indianapolis Colts. The Steelers like to throw to the tight end. They hope Ebron is the guy.
Not much there, only a yard.
Brings up 2nd and...
We've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now he dumps this off over the middle.
Yeah, man.
Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be 3rd down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now they set up a screen for McFarland. And he will be very close to a first down. I see the close fist of the referee. And that means 4th down. Instead of
throwing it downfield, Charles. They just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
That one good for 17 yards on fourth. Good match for much more from your offense there. First down. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with a lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule, trying to get 4 downs on first down, they did that plus 3. When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit the first incompletion.
It's Johnson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Lightly cautious on that lead here in the second half. So it's 3 points, and that lines this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know this league, you can never make points, but just widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Fielded in the end zone. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game, 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right out of the gate, they in that range, and guess what? They got a shot.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that could be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Oh, my Lord.
Defensively, you look at the numbers.
Why did I play this game?
And they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
First and 10 at the 40-yard.
First down, he'll drop to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
And first down there, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
Well, we could talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion. Really good pickup.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
At the 6-yard line.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. John Brown, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. They'll try to run with Henry, and they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added onto their lead. But that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game. But we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive. And he's going to profess that he was happy to get points. And we know that's not true. Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On third down, here's McFarland. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of first as the tackle is made at the 33. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Here's Jordan Berry now. That's him running away for the second time. Here's Jackson to return. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially if this
come on, man. Last thing I needed.
Got back there for the sack. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Now this one complete to Corey Davis. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
And leads to third down.
On third down, Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's caught on the right side, it's Smith. And they'll get it down as he's inside the 40. 10 more there on the first down. And with that last play, he's now up over their 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Under pressure, down he goes. Tyson Olu.
The defensive tackle getting in there for the 5.
He took it one-handed.
And they get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
Brings up third down.
They look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Steelers, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll return home next week to take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they also will exit this one at 2-2. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Buffalo Bills. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gordon. This is the NFL on EA Sports.